If you've ever wondered why your pain runs deeper, your storms last longer, or your prayers seem to echo in silence while others walk in ease, it's not because God has forgotten you. It's because you were chosen to carry weight others couldn't survive. God doesn't throw his heaviest battles on the weakest vessels. He entrusts his fiercest assignments to his strongest soldiers. And that strength is forged in suffering, not comfort. The reason your warfare feels relentless is because your calling is rare. Hell knows what's inside you even when you doubt it yourself. And that's exactly why your life has felt like a battleground since birth. Think of Job. God volunteered him for suffering not because he hated him, but because he trusted him. Job chapter 1 verse 8. What looks like punishment is often God's highest form of promotion in disguise. Your affliction is not an accident, it's an assignment. And what you call delay, heaven calls development. When Joseph was betrayed, falsely accused, and thrown into a dungeon, it wasn't divine neglect. It was divine positioning for a palace. Genesis chapter 50 verse 20. You don't get anointing without crushing. You don't gain wisdom without wounds. God allows the suffering not to break you but to build you into someone hell will fear. Suffering exposes what's fake and refines what's real. If you're always under fire, it's because there's something in you worth targeting. Your purpose, your authority, your testimony. Sometimes, God allows suffering to tear away everything you thought you needed until all that's left is Him. And that's when you become truly dangerous to the enemy. Paul said he delighted in weakness, insults, hardships, and persecutions because that's when Christ's power rested on him. 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 10. It's a shocking truth. Your suffering is often the stage where God puts His glory on full display. But here's the hidden layer. God trains His strongest warriors in silence. That's why in your darkest nights, it seems like heaven is quiet. It's not abandonment, it's boot camp. A general doesn't give instructions mid-battle. He trains the soldier beforehand. You've already been equipped, but now you're being tested. Not for God to see if you're ready, but for you to realize it. And while others are celebrated for doing little, you may feel unseen for enduring much. But Luke chapter 12 verse 48 says, "To whom much is given, much is required." If you've been given the capacity to endure great pain, it's because you've also been given the power to carry great purpose. And while your heart asks, "Why me, God?" your calling answers, "Because I can trust you not to quit." You suffer more because you're called to do more. You've been asking for elevation, but every level comes with a new weight, and God won't promote what hasn't been proven. So don't despise the fire. You're not being buried. You're being planted. Your tears are watering something eternal. Heaven keeps record of every moment you chose faith when fear screamed louder. Romans chapter 8 verse 18 says the present sufferings aren't worth comparing to the glory that's coming. So stop viewing your suffering as a curse, it's confirmation. God breaks what He intends to bless. And the more intense the breaking, the more powerful the release. You may be bent but you are not broken. You are battle-tested, not forgotten. So rise with this warning in your spirit. The enemy wouldn't attack you this hard if there wasn't something mighty waiting on the other side of your obedience. You weren't chosen to be comfortable. You were chosen to conquer.